What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. It's your boy, Jay Taylor, just coming in real quick. And as the title says, peace and blessings, everybody. But as the title says, Trump's victory is already getting things situated around here, man. Last night, we was chopping it up, you know. And oh yeah, me and Mika may go. We should be able to go live a little bit later today, maybe this afternoon in a few. But I wanted to come and share some good news for y'all. Um, Before I even get into that, it was very interesting to note, and the Amish people here in America, they went out and voted for the first time. They don't even vote. They don't really participate in a lot of things in society. They real cool people. They stay to themselves. They be off in their farms and they don't really engage in society like that. They don't have cars or TVs for the most part. I think they just, you know, stay in their own villages and, raise their own crops and stuff like that. But something I found was interesting is that they participated in this particular election because the Biden Harris administration had actually disrupted their business. They do a lot of the organic farming for the country, and the policies from the Biden Harris administration had interrupted that. So I saw a lady saying that she stays close to the Amish people, and they were wondering, like, why isn't there any fresh corn in the supermarkets? And then they noticed that all the cornfields were unattended to, and then they noticed that the Amish people started speaking to them. They normally don't say much, they don't speak or nothing, they stay to themselves, but they noticed that those people started to talk, and then got in the conversation, said, yeah, man, Biden actually stopped us from doing business with the supermarkets. And that's crazy. Like, that's how we get a lot of our fresh food and organic food, the food that's really free of all the pesticides and all the stuff that is bad for you. The Amish people, they do a lot of the farming here. And for that administration to interrupt that, it's like, what was the purpose of that? So 800,000 Amish people went and voted for President Trump. I thought that was something that people need to note. Amazing. You know what I'm saying? But Trump's victory is getting things in order. The man just was announced the presidential elect 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and already China, Jinping, and Russia, Putin, are congratulating him. They're saying they're willing to, work with him as far as ending the wars. And make no mistake, with China, Russia, Jinping, and Putin and President Trump coming together to end the wars, these three powerhouses, that is amazing. And the man ain't even took office yet. He takes office in January. He already getting stuff situated. People don't understand. All this money that we've been sending to Ukraine and all these other nations is about to stop. That's going to help the economy tremendously. Um, so just think about this. Ukraine and Russia, those are our little homies. Like, we the big homie for certain nations like Ukraine and Russia. I mean, Ukraine and Israel. I'm sorry. We're not the big homie to Russia. Russia is our competitor. But Russia is the big homie to Iran and other nations like like those. They did with China, you know what I'm saying? We all the big superpowers, we the big homies. If we say stop the war, it's done. Ain't no more war, ain't no more none of that. They gon' Israel, Iran, Ukraine, all of them gonna have to fall in line because the superpowers of this world, the super nations of this world, United States, Russia, and China said it's done. And they all, soon as Trump took office, now they all now want to say, yeah, let's end it. Because they know Trump ain't finna play with none of them. So for people that's out here running around with these narratives, these crazy narratives about he's gonna have us back in, no, he's gonna free up our economy. Because when the foreign relation is good, that directly ties with how we, do business with, you know what I'm saying, other nations, how we get our product, how our stock goes up, how our dollar goes up is directly tied to foreign relation. You'll see. And that's going to be fast. This is happening very, very, very fast. 2 days in, and they already falling in line. You know what I'm saying? Now, another thing, FDA, the Food Administration, RFK Jr. is in charge of the FDA. You know how amazing that is? He would have been a perfect choice for the president, but he's on Trump's team and he's head of the FDA. That means all the pesticides in the food, like with the Amish people were talking about, man, RFK, he's a Kennedy. RFK Jr. is about to free all that up, gonna clean up the food, make us a healthier nation. You know what I'm saying? Make us more health conscious. We gonna have access to better food choices. They gonna take a lot of that poison out of our foods. They really gonna, the school lunches, like for children, they're gonna get a lot more healthier. So Trump is getting stuff situated that is going to show immediate results as soon as he takes office. Another thing, Mayor Adams in New York, he was New York was one of the sanctuary cities that accepted the funding for the illegal immigrants. It was New York, Chicago, Denver, and Los Angeles. Now, Mayor Adams he was a whistleblower as the only sanctuary cities, one of the only sanctuary city that came out and said this is not good. We drained up all the resources from our tax-paying citizens and we giving it to these illegal immigrants. New York is already super, overpopulated, and then y'all sending over 225,000 illegal immigrants and giving them food vouchers, insanity. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as President Trump got announced the window, Mayor Adams stopped the food stamp credit cards for the illegal immigrants. He stopped that program immediately. So a lot of those tax dollars is going to be freed up. I mean, people are getting they act together now that Trump is in office, and man, a lot of stuff is happening very fast. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if these other sanctuary cities are going to do the same thing, but it might be in their best interest too. You know what I'm saying? Because that right there is insane. Y'all got people on American citizens that are starving in New York. You have homeless people in Chicago, in California, in Colorado, and y'all giving all the resources that the taxpayers paying for and giving it to illegal immigrants. Another thing that's going on, see what this administration has done has made illegal immigrants feel like we owe them citizenship. They have a massive amount of immigrants trying to hurry up and get into the country now before Trump takes office. I mean, like the 3,000 illegal immigrants are marching over here saying they deserve to be in America and they want to get in here. That is unheard of. So imagine, because they see like they flew in. They not only let other illegals in by the tens of hundreds of thousands to millions. So now these people like, well, you let them in, you might well let us in. But we don't have this is the thing. We don't have a problem with migrants. We don't have a problem with immigration. A lot of people here, the way that this economy is going to work, we're going to need, it's going to be more jobs than people that are looking for jobs. But there's a proper process. You have to go through the process to get in here. You have to be properly vetted. We have to know who we're allowing in this nation because it's dangerous. You can't just let criminals in. You can't let people that have diseases in. You can't have people that just walk over the border. No nation could survive like that. And it's crazy that the Biden-Harris administration had that going on, and people don't understand the significance in having safe borders. So yeah, we all for that, but you just have to come over here the proper way. So things are happening very fast. I'm happy to see Mayor Adams doing what he's doing. Hopefully the other sanctuary cities, help. They made the right decision to follow his lead. Brandon Johnson in Chicago, bro. What's up? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just wanted to tap in with y'all. Hopefully we go live in a little bit. Peace and blessings. I'm at the 12-minute mark, and I'll talk to you soon.